Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me. There are people joining us from all over the world and all different time zones, and I'm so happy to have you here today. First thing I need you to do, hit that share button. Why is that so important? Because friends help friends succeed. And what we're going to talk about today is how our brain works. I always say when you have science, why use anything else? So hit that share button right now and be a friend that helps other people succeed. So I want to talk to you today about some research by Daniel Kahneman. Daniel Kahneman actually talks a lot about our fast thinking and our slow thinking. But what does that really mean? And what's the difference between fast thinking and slow thinking? You see, fast thinking is something that we do very automatic. So if I say 2 plus 2, you're going to automatically say 4, and you're going to respond to me. If I say 187 times 7, you're going to have to think about that. And I don't even know the answer because I'd have to get a calculator to actually do it. That's our slow thinking. We spend 95% of our time in fast thinking. And it's vitally important that we do, because we'd never get anything done if we had to think about everything to that extent of 187 times 7 on everything that we did. We'd never get anything accomplished. But here's what happens, is that our brain actually focuses and works in this fast thinking all the time. Let's think about it another way. When you were first learning to drive and you went into a curve, you thought a lot about how much you were going to turn the wheel, when you were going to let off the gas, when in the curve you needed to turn the wheel more, when you needed to let off the gas, when you needed to straighten the wheel back out. You were very conscious of that. You were using your slow brain. But now we zoom past our exit because we're thinking about something else, or we drive home and don't remember anything on the way home because we're doing it in our fast thinking. Some people call it the conscious or the unconscious, but I like to refer to it as the fast thinking because I think it helps us to understand it a little bit more. It's gone there. It's automatic. We think about it very, very quick. We look for triggers and clues that help us to jump to conclusions in our fast thinking. So if I had put up for you, eat S-O blank P, you would fill that in with a U. You would say eat soup. But if I put up wash S-O blank P, you would put in soap. You see, our mind jumps to conclusions based on the things that we see around it, before it, or after it. And this becomes dangerous. Because if we don't know when to tap into our slow thinking, we are actually reacting in a lot of different ways that maybe we shouldn't. I believe this is how biases are formed. That we have been, so many times, we have had something reinforced, whether it's a TV show, whether it's our parents, whether it's somebody else making comments to us, and we create biases. Good biases, bad biases, we all have biases. Some people don't like certain foods. Some people don't like certain colors or certain places. And that can be not because they've maybe experienced it in their slow thinking brain and they've thought about it and they've created a logical decision, but because in their fast thinking, it's been reinforced. So when we're talking about sales with people are going to jump to conclusions. That's why it's vitally important that we understand how this fast thinking works, and that we move people into thoughtful processes. So if you're talking to them about your product, asking them questions, drawing things out that move them out of automatic responses and old belief systems and moving them into their slow thinking to process the information is vitally important. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this, and I really want to share those with you. That's why I'm going to give you some materials. I'm asking for $1 processing fee, which is less than a cup of coffee. But I do believe that this is vital information that's going to help you succeed and make more money. See, once you understand that we are walking through life kind of sleepwalking, that 95% of our decisions are done in our fast thinking, once we understand that we're doing that, but also that other people are doing that, it opens up the opportunity for us to move people from fast thinking into slow thinking. So for $1, it's a $997 value, but I believe these materials are so vital to your success, I want to get them in your hands. You're going to get my book, Power Up, Power Down, How to Reclaim Control of Every Situation and Make It a Win-Win. You're going to get video teachings on how to be liked by everybody, and then you're going to join me for a 3-day challenge. I want to make sure that you are succeeding, that you understand how to move people from fast thinking to slow thinking, how to jumpstart your business, how to be a better team member, how to have better relationships with everybody you interact with, both at work and in your personal life. So do not miss this opportunity. You can get this at gailgift.com, GAILGIFT.com right now. Go there right now. Get your information. A PDF will be sent to you immediately. You'll get all the links that you need and start now on your journey to becoming successful by science, by using science and research. When you have science, why use anything else? Hey, and don't forget to hit that share button because friends help friends succeed.